Good evening. Thank you for coming. My name is Jorge Hernandez. I'm a teacher for the Los Angeles Unified School District. I've been teaching for approximately 15 years now. Tonight, I'm going to give you a speech on saving versus investing. So this class is geared towards a speech class for the National University. Now, I don't know about all of you guys, but growing up, I remember the financial speech that my parents gave me. It went a little something like this. They said, son, make sure that you work hard, you make some money, you save money, and don't loan any money to any of your friends, unless if you're prepared to make that a gift. Open a savings account. That was the information I was armed with when I started off in my financial journey, per se. So today what I brought for you guys is some information speaking of saving and investing. I'm going to cover the differences between the two, so you see which one of these two options might make a better sense for you. When we talk about savings, what do we think of? We think of banks. When we save, what we're basically doing is putting our money into a bank and we are loaning our money. If you look at the statistics based on Lipper Analytical, in savings accounts, right now the rate of return is in the neighborhood of, let's say, 0.5%, or for argument's sake, this evening we'll use 1%. What do we do when we save? We take our money, we give it to the bank takes our money and pays us an interest. Now, savings has a connotation of being safe. Savings has the idea that it's insured and it's guaranteed. If we look at historically, yes, savings are guaranteed, savings are secured. However, what exactly are we getting in return? Investing. When we think of investing, we think of risk. But when we invest, we own our investments. We are owners. We take our money, we put it into an investment. If you look at the same Lipper Analytical, and historically going back to 1936, there are different classes of investments that are available for us to invest in. Large company stocks average about 10 to 12%. Small company stocks have averaged anywhere from 12 to 14%. Now, what does all this mean? 1% versus 12%. Let's take a look at how our money will grow. When we save or we invest, we think of how long will it take for our money to double. I'm going to introduce to you guys a rule. Rule is called Rule 72. The Rule 72, what it states is we take the number 72, we divide it by the interest we are earning on our savings account or our investment. In this example, if we take 72 divided by 1, that means in savings, it'll take 72 years for our money to double. However, in an investment, if we look at different investments and the averages that are out there, if we take 72, we divide it by the average rate of return of different investments, we take 72, we divide that by 12, which the result is 6 years. Now, what does all this mean? Let's take a situation, let's say for example our rich grandfather passed and left us some money. We're 21 years old today, and our rich grandfather passed and left us some money. Now most of us 21 years old, our grandfather $10,000, what do? We probably go ahead and buy a Corvette, or used Camaro, but after tonight I think you'll probably take that and reconsider what to do with that money. So if we take 72, and the rule over here, that means that our money will double every 72 years. So that means if we start off with $10,000 today, by the time we are 93, we will have $20,000. Whopping investment, isn't it? However, that's where most of us are at. Why? Because that's the education we've gotten. After tonight, take the information I provide for you, do the research and verify that in fact this can be beaten. So if we take the same amount of money at 21 years old, taking into account the Rule 72, that means that our money will double every 6 years. So at 27, we will have $20,000. And then at 33, we will have 40. 39, we will have 80,000. And then 45, we will have 160,000. And then 51, we will have 320,000, etc. Just there alone, we have 320,000 in that short period of time compared to 93 years to 20,000. Quite a difference in saving and investing. Now you ask yourself, how is this possible? When you invest, you are buying stocks of individual companies whereby you earn, because while you are an owner, how do you own? How is this possible? Through an investment you have through your office making money, you have appreciation, you have capital gains, and you have dividends that are paid as an investor. So this is simple interest, this is your compound interest. According to Einstein, he was quoted saying this compound interest is the largest force in the universe. And I believe that after looking at this information and looking at the possibilities, you too will agree that compound interest is in fact the largest force in the universe, taking that information and put it into investment. So, if in fact you do receive the $10,000 from your rich grandfather, don't go out and buy a Camaro, don't go out and buy a used car. Take that money, invest it for your retirement, for your future, and how about when you're 51, you buy a Mercedes-Benz instead. Now, that's the information I have for you tonight as far as saving and investing. What I challenge each one of you guys to do is to take this information, do the research. Once you are satisfied with the information that's out there, put it to work for you. Remember, knowledge is power, but I'll take it a little bit further and say, knowledge applied is power. I want to thank you for your time, and please put that to work for you. Thank you.